Hi, my name is Aarish. I have worked as a data scientist on Upwork for the past year. I am very thankful for the massive response to my previous videos, so I have decided to post a weekend video with unique content. I hope it will be helpful. In this video, I will discuss site suitability analysis with specific criteria and the effect of these factors we include in these analyses. After that, I will make an attractive layout so we can add that analysis to our report. Then I will talk about the model builder, how to add these elements and the connection of these elements, and the main thing, how can we use that as a toolbox like others in the geoprocessing. I will discuss all these things in this video. I have also added the section, so if you find the easiest part within the video, you can skip that section and can move further. So here we will start new project. For new project we will go for map option. If you want to work on recent projects you can open from here. For now let's go for map. Here you need to write the name of the project, for instance site suitability analysis. Then you need to set the location of the project files. If you want to use the default location, leave it, otherwise select the desired location. If you intend to use any shape file or raster file, that would be in the same folder, otherwise we need to add manually. This option is used to create new folder for this project, and I don't want to make a new folder because I have added all the files in this selected folder that would be needed for this task. Let's uncheck this and then click OK. Don't worry, I will explain it later while adding these files. This is the first interface you will see after starting a new project. Let's uncheck these maps because I like the clean window. Now we need to import the features. Here we have two options. If you want to import manually, you can go to the map and click on add data button. Here many options are given to add the data depending upon the file type, but we mainly use special data, so first option is suitable. Now you need to locate the file and add it one by one. As I have added all the files in this selected folder, so I will use second option. Just cancel this window and go to the catalog. Now folder, project folder, and here are the files you need to add. In site suitability analysis, we need a land use file because it shows the proportion of the land which may be divided into rangeland, urban land, water or forest. Then we need to use the elevation because we want to know the site slope and we can't build the house on a steepest slope. Then depending upon the choices, which factors should be considered, it may be a community, buses, parks, retails, schools, that would be in your site or not. Let's use all of it. For adding multiple files, you can select all these files by hitting the shift button and drag them here. Please wait a little bit so our data loads appropriately. Now first we need to find the slope of elevation. For slope, go to the geoprocessing and write here slope. And click on this special analysis tool slope. Add the input feature. Click on elevation. Set the z factor as 0.3048. And if you want to know why we use z factor as 0.3048, click on this informatory icon and read this explanation. Now go to the environments, select the processing extent as land use, set the cell size, mask and snap raster same as land use. Because it gives the same cell size and extent as land use after finding the slope. Otherwise, it will provide a slope in a square shape raster if you don't use these options. Then we need to mask it again by using the mask tool, so that would be a time consuming. Now all options are set. Click run. Now we need to find the Euclidean distance for all shapefiles, as our input features are criteria for suitability analysis. Basically, Euclidean distance is the distance between 2 points. I will attach the link in the description for more explanation. Let's find out the Euclidean distance tool in the Geoprocessing tab. Click on this Euclidean distance tool. Add the shapefile one by one. Go to the environment, set the same environment setting as we did before. Now click run. So here green patches shows the points where buses are located. Repeat the same process for all other features. We have found the Euclidean distance of all shapefiles. Now we need to reclassify all raster files so we can use it for further analysis. Again, find the reclassify tool here. Select on this option. Let's use the slope first. Click on classify. Your method should be equal interval and our classes should be 10. It's depending upon you how many classes you want to create. So here first value means it contains a flatter slope, or because it contains the class from 0 to 2 degree roundabout, and 10 means the highest slope or steepest slope, but we can set 10 with the most suitable, 1 being the lowest suitable. So we will reverse these values because 10 would be the most suitable one. We can't build house on a steeper slope, so 10 will be the most suitable area for our analysis. Now click on environments, set the same environment setting. Now hit run. So 10 shows the clear tread area. It means this is our flatter slope relatively to the other classes. Now we need to reclassify other features as well. Click on reclassify again. Set the method as equal interval and click OK. Now we really need to think, we want bus nearer to our house or nearer to our site or not. If you want to nearer to our site where you want to build your house or your office, like that, you can reverse these values, because we have set 10 with the most suitable area. And you need to change the output cluster name. Environment settings all set. Now click run. Now we need to classify community. Click on classify. Again, you need to rethink, you want your site closest to the community area or not. If you want to closest to the community area, then reverse these values. If you don't want, then don't reverse these values. And you should change the output cluster name, otherwise it will override these reclassify feature. And click run. So our next feature is park. Again, click on classify. Repeat the same procedure for all other features too. Our reclassification of all features are done. Now we need to find the tool of weight overlay. You need to first set the scale. We reclassify into 10 intervals, so our scale should be 10. If you don't set the scale first, then it would not change and it causes some problems with our analysis. So let's set it first. Now we need to add the features in our overlay table. And land use, click on add button. Let's just first set the values for land use. We can change these values into categories by using this option. So parkland would be the most suitable area for our site. Of course, we want to be nearer to recreational sites. Urban residential would be the developed area, so it would be the 4. Commercial would be the 3, and industrial would be restricted. Urban vacant would be the most suitable after parkland. Rangeland would be the 7. Orchards and nurseries would be the 8. Forest would be the 5. And water should be the restricted. Now set the influence percentage of all these features. For school it would be the 5. For roads it would be the 10. Retail 10. And park should be the 30 because we want to be nearer to our parks or recreational sites. And community should also be 5. Buses is also 5. And we want flat area, not the steepest one. And land use would be the 15. Okay. And all these features are in the scale of 10 with the most suitable one because we already define in the reverse value scale. So these are all okay. And for slope we should restrict the steepest slope. So next ones are okay. For environments set the same values. So all parameters are set and click run. Okay. So our weight overlay analysis are done. Dark green shows you the most suitable area, and 9 with the moderate suitable, and 8 would be the lowest suitable area. You can check the points in the attribute table. So these are the points for our suitable area. Okay. So we can export it also by making the layout. Go to the insert tab and click on new layout button. So select your desired size. I will select A4 landscape. Set the layout name. And click OK. Now we need to add the map. Click on this button and define the area where you want to draw. Let's uncheck all other files that we don't need. and click on this hill shade layer. So our layout should be the attractive one. So these features are not showing here. For showing these features, you need to drag into top of the map, drag it here. Now all these points are shown, but we cannot identify whether it is a bus station or community area or roads, etc. We should change the icon so we can identify it. Click on symbology, change the symbol as bus station. So click on community and go to the symbology and find for the community icon, and we have not find any community icon, so we can use embassy sign. Now for park, now we need to add the legend in this layout. Go to this option and click on add legend, drag the area for legend. So which legends you want to add, click on the layers and drag it here. I don't think we missed any legend. We missed the retail too. So you need to drag it up. So you can go to the map and drag it here. Now go to the site suitability analysis. Click on symbology. And find the retail here. Click on shopping center. Now we also add it into our legend. So retail is added here. You can see now. Now we need to change the names of these values. Again go to the map and click on properties or symbology. We can set it as restricted. I will copy this one. So first four layers or first four classes would be restricted, and fifth one would be our lowest suitable area. And we can call it as low suitable area. moderate suitable area, high suitable area. Okay, now double click on this value to edit this, and same for weight. Remove this name. Now go to the layout again. So our legend is set. Now we need to increase the font. Go to the properties, go to the text symbol, and open this appearance and set the size as 18. Now go to the legend arrangement options and click on labels, so we can get these in one lines. Again go to the text symbol, and so we can increase the font a little bit again and click on apply. You can drag it here. Now we can add the north arrow. Now we can add the title here. Click on this write text. We can edit as site suitability analysis. Now we need to decrease the font size. Go to the format and click on this decrease font size. Now our layout is ready to export, and you can export it into PNG or JPG format. You can go to the share, and this option you can use to export layout, and here you need to set the options. You can increase the resolution or you can decrease it. You need to define the location where you want to export it and click on export. Now we have another task. How can we perform these analysis using model builder, or we can use it as a tool in the future, so we don't need to process it again and again. We just need to add the input features and we get the result in the form of site suitability analysis, like in this picture as shown. So for building the model, we can go to the analysis in the menu tab and click on this model builder icon. We can change the name and label from properties, set it as site suitability model. We cannot add the space here. Now click OK and set the environment settings as we did it before. So I have already set, I don't need to set it again. Click OK. Now first we find the slope. Go to the symbol, go to the geoprocessing and find the tool of slope. Add the input raster feature and click OK and run this element. Now we need to find the Euclidean distance of all features. So let's find out the Euclidean distance. Now you can see things are getting messy. We can align it by using this option. Now we need to run these all elements. Click on run. Now the pre-processing of all Euclidean distance elements have been completed. Now we need to find the reclassify tool and place here in front of all these elements. You can connect these elements by dragging from here to this element and click on input raster. Now set the properties of all reclassify. Now I have set all the properties of reclassify elements. We can click on this auto layout button. So all elements would be aligned. Now we need to find the weight overlay. Just open it, and now first you need to set the scale as we did before and add all the layers. These are the model variables that we produced. And we also want to add land use. Click on add button. Set the influence scale. Now we need to set the scale properties of land use. Now I have set all the scale values for all elements. Now you need to click OK and click on again auto layout. So it is all elements get aligned. Now we need to click on weight overlay and run it. So our weight overlay analysis is done. We can view it by using this option, add to display. So you can say all values are same. You can go to the map to see it. You can see here, okay, and it is the same as we did before. You can see here these legends are added also. If you uncheck this layer, we are getting the same previous layer we have drawn before. So our second task is done. If you find the video helpful, give us a like and subscribe this channel for more videos like this. And any suggestion or queries regarding this project, you can comment down below. I would love to answer that. Thank you for watching.